Hi guys. So sorry my video is late. I just got home from having the baby for my surrogate parents, and so I'm a little behind. But I want to tell you about this experience that I had that I hope that I never have to experience again, and hopefully you don't have to ever experience as well. So imagine a abandoned car, the door is wide open, blood's dripping out of it, and there's potentially a dead body inside. And so, I wonder, am I dreaming? Is this a clip from a medical/crime show? Like, what is going on? And so, before I get to the details of my story, I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. So you kind of have a background of me. I'm 25. I'm married. I live in the mountains with my 2 and 4-year-old. And unfortunately, birth control does not always work, hence my 2 kids. And so I love to bake. I would quit my job and do it for a living, but unfortunately, I've not yet learned how to make cakes and other desserts rise living in the mountains, and I'm not the best decorator either. And so I don't think I should quit my day job to do that, but definitely would love to learn and continue trying. Also, I love Chinese food, romantic comedies, movies, especially around Christmas time. It's almost Christmas time and I cannot wait. And department stores are starting to make it look more like Christmas, so it makes me very happy. Also, growing up, I played a lot of sports, especially softball, and I was under the impression when I first started playing that in order to get your opponent out, that you throw the ball at their body and not to your teammate's glove. And so there was a girl running to home plate, and I decided I was going to throw the ball at her face. And I fastly learned that that's not how that works. When I met my husband, I met him online, and it turns out that his dad had been my dentist for 20 years and counting. And I never once knew he had kids, so it's a very small world. And lastly, I would give the shirt off my back to help anyone that needed help. I believe that, everyone is going through something and everybody needs support and love, especially in times like the ones we're living in. And so if we can just support each other and love each other, then maybe, it wouldn't be so hard. I'm also deadly afraid of snakes and spiders, and I've died 3 times and had to be brought back to life each time. So, life has been crazy. So, I'm going to get to my story now. 2 years ago, I started having contractions with my second daughter, and so I decided I was going to go to the emergency room to get checked. When I got there, I saw this car in front of the emergency room, and the door was just wide open. And I was like, that's strange. Like, people don't typically leave their car doors open, especially at the hospital. And so as I got closer, I noticed there was just a lot of blood all over the car and on the ground. And so I ran to the car, 39 and a half weeks pregnant, to make sure nobody was dead inside or needed help. And luckily there wasn't, so that was a sigh of relief. But there was bloody footprints leading inside. And so I was like, what is going on? And my mind, thanks to all these crime and medical shows I watch, thought, oh my gosh, somebody died. So as I walked inside the doors, the nurse had congratulated me on not having my baby in my car, like the woman that just came in right before me. And so I was relieved to know that it was due to a baby being born, not anybody dying, and that the lady was okay and her baby was okay. And as the nurse is congratulating me, I'm standing there like, please hurry up. This is painful. I have a baby that is ready to be brought into this world. Let's focus on that. And so she got me into a wheelchair. I went upstairs, and I was so happy to know that everything was okay with that experience. So all in all, you got to hear a little bit about me. We learned that I should not quit my day job, and life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Thanks.